Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am bringing a guest. She's a new mom in the UK and hello, I don't know how she's doing it, but we need to know together. So I'm going to be asking her a few questions on how she's navigating motherhood alone and all that good stuff. I'm Chioma Vanessa if you're new here and I film about faith, lifestyle vlog and motherhood. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. Please hit that subscribe button if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, and let's get into the video. Hi guys, so now we have our guest I told you earlier on the channel. Make some noise. Okay, over to you. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Moyo Soreolua Oresoya, and I am a proud mother of Ewa Ifeolua Oresoya. Yes. So I am a student in the UK. We came, that was last year. It's a year to, okay, it was a year yesterday. Wow, such a coincidence. I didn't even know that this video will come around that time, but it's just a time for me to remember all the things that has happened in 1 year. So thank you for inviting me, Vanessa.
Welcome. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Sure, so I'm curious, yes.
Okay.
You left Nigeria, you left us alone, and you boom, you traveled. So I just want to know, like, how is marriage life there? So I've been hearing G's like, marriage in Nigeria as a Nigerian is different from marriage in abroad as a Nigerian. So please give us some just like how is it? How has marriage life been anyways over there? Any difference? I know you married in Nigeria, now you're over there.
Yeah.
So just any difference and all of that? How has it
Okay.
been anyway?
So I don't think it's actually different. It depends on the personality that um is in the marriage. That's what I feel. Because
Wow.
most men, when they have this Nigerian mentality, you have to be, the woman has to be submissive, cook, do all the house chores and everything. But it is not yet. The both of you actually need to give your 100%. It could be the lady that is working and the man is actually the one babysitting, doing the house chores, doing the feed, doing the cooking and everything. So
Wow.
if the man did not have this mentality that, or prepare his or her mind that I can be the one to babysit this time around, or I can be the one to do the house chores and take the children to school and make sure breakfast, lunch, and dinner is ready and the likes. Hey, it will really be difficult in that marriage if the man.
I think that's where the problem is anyways. I
Yes,
think
it
that
will
is
really be
the
difficult because,
yeah,
especially, you know how our Nigeria is now. I cannot be. It is a woman's duty to babysit and everything.
exactly.
I have heard of a family that is the woman that is working and the man will sit like every hours of the day watching football. He feels
Oh
that
my God.
I'm still the normal
I'm the
Nigerian man. I should
man.
not do
I'm the
anything. So
man.
that is where the main problem is, and that is
I get
when
it.
issues will come up.
Yeah. Oh, so in a nutshell, just drop your Nigerian mentality when you're going to when you're traveling out.
Correct. Yes, I tell you, because
Wow.
things are different here.
Oh, okay. That's by the way. So you got to the UK and then we're hearing you've had your baby and going by the time you left. I'm like, okay, so it means you went there pregnant. How was it? Or should I
Oh,
say, first of all, how did you feel when you realized you were pregnant? I guess before you traveled or so. Then how was it then? How was the journey?
okay. So when I realized I was pregnant, in fact, it wasn't. It came. Will I say it came as a shock because month in
Wow.
month out we keep on seeing my period, and
Yeah.
sometimes when I see it again, I'll like cry and like tell my husband that I've seen it
Yeah.
again, no, this
Uh-huh.
and that. And when the month that we were thinking it might be it, I was 5 days late, and I was like, maybe it is the one. No, maybe it's not the one. In fact, I actually zeroed my mind. I was like, because I've had times that I will be 4 days late and I'll still see the period maybe on the sixth day.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
was not like, let me zero my mind. If it comes, if it not come, no pressure. Who is pressuring me? Why should I feel sad
Abi?
even if I see my period and the likes? So, and then 7 day late. Eh? 8 day late. But I was feeling so
Okay.
much pain. I was like abdominal pain. Like I was like,
Yeah.
this period should come now, blah blah blah. And eventually it did not come. One morning we just said, okay, my husband now just took one test strip and said, we there, and we find out that it was. We were so shocked, and it was like, God, this has really happened. And then another thing that worried me was that started asking my husband, how will it be? What if we go now and I want something that is in Nigeria? I've never been
Um,
pregnant before. If I'm not
I get
around those
you.
that I don't know, how will I feel? I started asking millions of questions, and we just had to pray about it because I was so scared that I was like, I don't know what this era will amount to. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't even know, because you're in a strange land. Who
Yeah.
will I tell? Who will I call for help and the likes? But to God be the glory. We actually managed,
Came
because I
through.
was I was almost finishing my first trimester when we left.
Okay.
So it was
Hmm.
like almost I thought that almost the hard part. I thought the hard part is almost done, but I didn't know that we are going to face more of it. But we thank God, it has been ups and down, ups and down, ups and down. But the truth is that if one have a very understanding partner, I mean, that that
Yeah, I
is
think that's
the
the key.
that is
Yeah. Yeah.
the goal of every
Now
marriage.
understand that you are
Understanding.
not the only one pregnant. Both of you are. That's
I
true.
tell
That's the
you,
thing.
I tell you.
That's true.
So why traveling? If I didn't carry, it was the one carrying all the whole load. It was so stressful, but it was the one carrying
Yeah.
everything and the likes. And today we are here. To God be the glory.
Like when I first heard that you are relocating or you've relocated and then you're pregnant, I was like, oh, that's interesting. How did they, navigate all of that? What was their plans and all? But with what you've explained, I think the people had people had some good plans. But then I want to ask you, like your own honest opinion. What do you think about people, new couples that get married and they're like, no, we're going to wait a while before we now consider children, owing to the fact that they have plans of relocating and they don't want anything. They just want to share settle in their new environment before they think of, bringing children into the world. What do you think about it? And I don't know.
Okay, so to be real, for me, we didn't, yes, when we're cutting, we had plans that if there is an opportunity to go abroad, we will actually go. But everything happened in a I mean
Very
in a
fast.
short number of time, because we didn't have the intention of traveling in the year we traveled. We were thinking that my husband will get a job outside of the country, and that was what will make us travel. But then
Okay.
I kept on complaining about my job, that I want a change of job. And the fact is that I had an MBA in Unilag, and my husband said that I should, end the program because it wasn't forthcoming. And you know how Lagos strike and everything. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Nigeria. So he said that I should not worry, that MBA, it would ensure that I get it. And so fast forward to applying to different schools and everything, we got it eventually. And then without agents and everything, we didn't know how how God did it. We just follow the process and it pulled through with its
Wow.
challenges though. So I actually don't mind. I'm not against any couple that says that I want to wait 2 years, because
Yeah.
truly childbearing is a lot. You don't stop at being pregnant. You don't stop at bringing out the child. You don't. I
Yeah.
mean, once you set your mind that you are ready for a child, it's for life. There is no
Yeah.
resting. So if a couple said, I want to enjoy my husband, I want to enjoy my wife for 2 years, they should try it. I think is a nice idea. But then you never can tell what will happen. So
Yeah.
once it happens, sorry, it's you need to actually mentally prepare for it, physically prepare for it, and understand that your life is beginning to change as from now on. Because if you're
Yeah.
not mentally prepared, you will actually break down. So
I think that's the
once,
point. Yes.
yes, that's
You
how
just need
it
to
is.
be ready, like be sure that you
Mhm.
are ready for it. So I really don't even blame those that say not yet, because truly, if they are not
Yes.
ready for it, it might destabilize them, their plans and every other thing. So how did you feel the first few days when your baby arrived? Like how was it like?
How did I feel? Funniest thing, I was just, I didn't even know. It was just like, really, am I a mother? Like, right now,
Are you
am I the owner of
feeling?
this baby? It was still not like a reality for me, because I was just normal. The first few hours and like maybe first day, I was just
And
normal
you're just
because
yourself, like what's going on
I was just,
here?
I, okay, I think I was like, finally, the load has come off. And then when I begin to realize that this small thing is mine, God, I was like, in fact, no words could describe exactly how I felt.
Exactly right.
I was excited. I was I was confused. I was confused. Like, am I? So, am I the one going to mother this baby? Like, I sincerely, right now, I don't even have the words for it, because I was so confused. And with time, I just got to the realization that yes, this baby came out from you, and then you are indeed a blessing to, I mean, she's a blessing to you, and you're a blessing to her. So you actually need to man up and, do your responsibility as a mother. I never knew being a mother comes with so much responsibility.
Wow. Okay. We're going to wrap up now. But before you leave, please, I'll need you to leave advice for new couples, relocating, and pregnant. Because I know that you have a lot to say, but you're trying to, shorten it and summarize it for us, but try and just help us out. There might be somebody in this channel or this channel planning to relocate and even pregnant. I know that it's not going to be very easy, childbearing, and then I don't know if you had any help, but how do you pull through, and how do you think they can survive like alone with a new baby trying to navigate a strange land?
Mm. So, okay, first is ask God for help. That's number one. Because sincerely, I needed to ask God for help. At some
Mm.
point, I wanted to black out, like just run away for some time. Leave me alone, just only me, without anybody. I want to think, I want to breathe fresh air. It's everything happened so fast, and I was like, you have to start breastfeeding, you have to start bathing her, you have to start feeding.
Seriously, the Lord as in, I'm like, is this it?
So,
I understand.
sincerely, I really advise anyone that wants to, okay, first, anyone that wants to travel, married couple, and they're pregnant, I will really advise that you stick together. Just remember that arguments will come. You fight over a lot of things. That's just the truth.
Hormones, the
But
hormones.
just remember that it is just both of you that you have no one to go and cry to. I mean, yes, you can always cry to God, but as human, you have no one to like say, let me even go to this person's house. You are together, you have to stick together. This is where you both need each other the most. The fact
Yeah.
that you are pregnant and you are traveling, and the fact that your husband too needs to like understand the feelings, understand your feelings, and the fact that you need to communicate it so well, because if there is no communication, you people will fight. Hey, so you need to communicate your feelings. Tell him how you feel exactly. Yes, you can be angry at him because he's not carrying the pregnancy, but just tell him how you feel. That's when he will be able to understand. But if you don't communicate well, I'm telling you, so many things will go wrong. So please ensure that you communicate. Communication should be the number one thing. And put in mind that no matter what happens, no matter what arguments may ensue, you are just alone together. Stick together, come what way. Because there are many things that will drive your attention away. Job, money, you have to pay bills, you have to ensure that
Hmm.
you okay, if you're coming for a school, you have to attend lectures. Lectures are compulsory. There are so many things that will take your attention away. But the fact that ask God for help, communicate, communicate, and also ensure that you stick together, no, come what may. Remember always that you love this person, that's why you're married to this person, and that love should continue. I think that's just those 4 points. Ask God for help,
Um,
communicate, and also ensure that you stick together, come what may.
That's quite interesting because I've been thinking, I'm like, me like this. After everything I went through, and I'm in this Nigeria where I have the whole help. How would I have coped if I'm outside there? And how would I even think about it? So I just feel like the points you've shared now, like the what you've explained now can actually help, people that have that, notion to like, how are we going to cope? Like, the normal Nigerian thing, there is
Yes.
God, all of this, and
And
then I'll now be alone with everything. So despite all this,
funny
you've heard
thing
stories,
also,
you've heard different kind of
the
things that comes with childbearing. I hope you can go home with what Moyo Oluwa has told you and has told us too, that you can still cope. Oh. Can't you see the way she's shining? She's shining, but she's not sure about baby. So you can see that, yeah, it's still
okay,
something
let
that
us say
is very,
hello.
very possible.
Say hello. Say hello to the camera.
Yay, she brought her baby. So you guys can see that her baby is bouncing on the Lord. So I think that's the important thing. Just trust God and ask for help from Him. And I feel like everything will be a walkover. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for honoring our invite. We hope to see you more on our channel. We are happy to see you. Thank you so, so, so much. So,
I'm
guys, thank
glad
you
I
for
came. Thank
staying
you.
through. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. What do you think? Have you experienced this? Have you like had to be in that situation where you traveled and you got pregnant? And then just leave a comment. Let's know you um how you were able to go about it. Until I come your way next time. See you. Bye.